Morning everyone. Today we will discuss about water. Yes, water. Life originated in water. Life originated in water and our life is also not possible without water. It is one of our basic needs. About 3/3 of the earth's surface is covered with water. Yes, in the form of oceans, in the form of seas and oceans. 70% of human body is filled with water. It is covered with water and the 90% of the fruits and vegetables are water. So means 3/4 of the earth surface is water, 70% of our body is water and the 90% of fruits and vegetables is water. So water, it is must for our life. In ancient times, it was believed that water is an element, but it is a wrong fact. Now, all of we know that water is a compound. It is a compound. It is made up of hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Yes, water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen atoms and the chemical formula of water is H2O. There are two atoms of hydrogen with one oxygen. So now we are going to discuss about the uses of water. Yes, all of you know it is essential for all living beings. Either plants are there, animals are there, microorganisms are there, human beings are there. It is must for each and every living beings. Plants, animals, microorganisms, no one can't survive without water. So we need the water for the drinking, for cooking, for bathing, for cleaning of utensils, for cleaning of floors, for washing, for gardening, and it is act as a cooling agent. So without water, our daily activities not possible. So daily life activities, for daily life activities, we need water. Also, water is also needed in agriculture. Yes, from with the help of agriculture, we will obtain our food. So, for the process of irrigation, irrigation means watering to plants. So, to water plants, water for plants is must. So, water is must for the irrigation purpose. Water is also an important factor in industries for producing many things that we have to use. Yes, to produce anything, mostly all of the object, all of the things we are using, it can't produce without the use of water. Water also one of the main part. It acts as a main role in our different life process activities. For example, it acts as a medium. Water acts as a medium for the different chemical reactions which are going on in our body. It takes part in biochemical reactions which take in our body and it also acts as a coolant. It keeps our body cool, maintains the temperature of our body. So water, which is must for each and every living being, it is must for our getting the food, it is must the things we are doing, it is must for our daily life activities as well as it is must for our different life processing activities. Now we will discuss about sources of water. Sources means from where do we get the water to use. So when we're talking about the sources, the first one is your oceans and seas. Most of the water we will get in oceans and seas, but we are not able to use this water for our daily life activities, for drinking, for bathing and for agriculture as well as for industries also, because there is a lot of salt mixed in it. But this water which is found in oceans and seas, it is a habitat of a number of aquatic plants and animals. So that ocean water that we can't use directly, but it is a habitat, it is a living place of a number of plants and animals, as well as the water which is found in oceans and seas plays an important role in water cycle. Yes, through the process, because in the water cycle the water evaporates. So most of the water evaporates from oceans and seas, which are responsible for bringing the water back in the form of rain, which is the purest form of water. So this is the important source of water. The next one is the rivers and spring. Yes, rivers and spring. This is the water which is mainly used by a common man, by the animals for the drinking. It is used for the farming. It is used for washing. So it is the clear water which is used by the living beings for their daily life activities. Now the next source of water are ponds and lakes. Ponds and lakes are small reservoirs. These are the small water reservoirs. It is also used by the for different life activities, like for the drinking, for washing, for bathing of animals, for you can say washing clothes, and for farming, etc. Now the next and the most important source of water is rain. Yes, water is rain, because rain is the purest form of water, and mainly all the water resources fed by the rainwater. Rain is the basic source of water, and we will get the rain due to the water cycle, and water cycle means evaporation and condensation of water. So we will discuss about water cycle later on. Now the next important source of water is the groundwater. As you know, groundwater means the water which is found in ground. Yes, there is a seepage of water when there is a rain is there, or when the rivers are there, or when the oceans are there. So there is a seepage of water from the surface, and this water accumulates into the ground. This is available to us as the groundwater. So groundwater, it is the most important source of a water for human beings as well as for everyone for their life activities. And we can easily draw the groundwater by the hand pumps and by the tube wells, etc. And this groundwater is mainly fed by the rainwater. Now, when we discuss about that, now we will discuss one more term, that is the water table. Water table means it is a level. Water table, it is a level below the surface of the earth. Below the surface of the earth, where only water is there. And water table varies from place to place. Due to overuse of water, due to misuse of water, water table is going down and down. So we should take care. We should use the water only when there is any needed, and we will try our level best to save the water.